Hi, welcome to part 3 for English 101, Intro to the Course. I'm going to continue on with how to submit assignments by Blackboard. This is very important because you cannot send in assignments by email. Okay, so a couple quick things to remember. Word documents only. Okay, that is essential. Word documents only. And that noise in the background is my daughter. I apologize for that. But I just got to keep plowing through because otherwise I'll never get this made for you guys. Looking over at the essays. Okay, for you're going to be over here in essay submissions. You have the criteria again outlined here. You're going to click the title. You will see the criteria. Okay, you will see all the criteria. Now down here, it'll say assignment submission. It'll say It'll say text submission, write submission. Do not do this. Okay, I cannot say that more clearly. Do not use the text submission where you write it in Blackboard. Okay, do not do that. Okay, what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to use Word, as we've already talked about, and then you're going to write your essay, and then you're going to save it in a very specific way. I want to talk about that while I've got you here. Let me just put this open here. All right, a new document. So, saving your essay. Oops. Saving your essay. Now, there's a difference between the title and the file name. Okay, when you do your title should not be nonfiction narrative or summary or anything like that. It should be an original title. Sorry, my daughter there is making noises. And yeah, so let's say, for example, it could be learning, like in my case, if I was going to write my nonfiction narrative, I would probably call it, what would I call it? That's a good question. I would probably call it learning to teach in Japan, because that's where I did learn to teach. So it would be like learning to teach in Japan. Right, so now that's the title of my essay. Okay, all right, that's the title. This is not the file name. Okay, that's the title. Okay, the file name, when you go to save it, the file name is not the title. And don't just write nonfiction narrative. Please don't do that. The way that you name your file is it's going to be your last name, not my last name, but your last name. So in this case here, it's like my last name is Hausman, and then nonfiction narrative. Now you put the kind of the essay assignment. So it's going to be nonfiction narrative, right? And then it's going to be nonfiction narrative, and then it'll be ... Okay, excuse me 1 second. So the file name is Hausman nonfiction narrative, okay, of the file. But my essay title is learning to teach. Now, just as I want to reiterate that again. So the title of your essay, is never the kind of essay that you're writing, the kind of essay that you are writing. Okay, right? It is an attention-grabbing, or at least what you think is an attention-grabbing phrase that highlights the content of your essay. okay? And the file name is your last name dot the type of essay and then it's going to be dot doc, right? And that's what it's going to be. So in my case, it's going to be Halsban dot, as I said, the next one is summary. It'll be Halsban dot summary dot, and then automatically it'll be doc doc. Okay, so whatever your last name is, if your last name is Smith, it'll be Smith, you know, description or whatever the type of essay it is, dot doc. Okay, please, this is the naming convention, and again, this is to make it clear whose paper is whose, and to make it easier for me to file your work and for me to grade your work. If I have to start messing around with trying to figure out whose essay it is and renaming things, I'm not going to be happy about it. Okay, so please follow those conventions, okay? It would be much appreciated. There's 26 of you in the class. I really need you guys to follow the criteria. That way I can get through your essays quickly and give you the grades that you earn and that you deserve. Okay, so please take the time to do it right the first time. Okay, so once you have saved your essay, written your essay and saved it, going back to here, right? Remember, you're not writing it here. You've written it in Word. Then go back to here, attach files. Go to Browse, and then I don't even know where the heck I saved it to. Hold on. Where did I save it to? Every now and then that happens. So you got to kind of remember your save as path. Where did I save it to? Active Word documents. Yeah, I'll save it someplace so I can find it faster. I'll just go to documents. Now let's save it there. Right. So now I'm back here. Now I go to browse my computer. I can go to documents. Halsban nonfiction narrative. I click on it. I click open, and it attaches like I'm attaching a file to an email. And then I'm not done yet. Then I click submit. Now it's done. Okay, now this will be green for you. I can't submit a paper to myself, so this will be green for you, but it's red for me, but it'll be green for you. Then what you can do is you can check it by going over here where it says my grades. You go to my grades, and if it's gone through correctly, you'll find like nonfiction, narrative, autobiography, and it will be a green exclamation point. Now, a green exclamation point means that it's gone through. Okay. Please do not email me wondering when I'm going to grade your essay or if I got it. Okay. I will let you know. Right. If I didn't get it, I'm probably going to be all over you trying to figure out where it is, because I want you to succeed. Okay. I really want you to succeed. So if it's not turned in, I'm going to be contacting you. Okay. And then if you see the green check mark or exclamation point, don't call me or email me and say, where is it? I want my grade. I know you want your grade. Okay. Honestly, I do. I mean, that's what I do for a living. I will get it back to you. Okay. And when I get it back to you, that's when you can think about revising it. Okay. I'm going to be making a video of me editing your essay, just like I'm doing here now. So it's going to take time because there are 26 of you in the class. Okay. But this is the best way to teach you how to be better writers. Okay. So please wait. Okay. I know that there's a revised version due date. And I'm also in charge of that. So if I get delayed sending you back your first draft, obviously I'm not going to only give you a day or two to write the revised version. So don't worry about that. Okay. worry about getting it in for the first draft. Okay? Right? I can be flexible, but the first draft has to be on time because you're going to submit these things on Sunday, and I'm putting aside Monday afternoon to grade everybody's papers. Right? Monday morning I'm working. Monday afternoon I'm going to be free. That's when I'm going to grade people's papers. So if you're sending it in late, you're definitely not getting it back by Tuesday. Maybe even not even by Thursday. All right? Because I set aside certain hours during the week, during the day, to grade. So if you're late getting it to me, it's going to be super late getting back to you. Okay? So please get it in on time, and please be patient. I promise you, you'll get it back. All right, so that's submissions. Blackboard Collaborate Ultra. I had to cancel the one on the 27th because of the storm. Hopefully the 6th, we won't have, September 1st, we won't have any problems. Now, when you're logging in, when you're using the drop-down menu here, make sure you log in on the right date, right? Make sure it's the 1st and not the 3rd, okay? Make sure you log in on the right date. In another class I had, more frequently, students will try to log in on the wrong date, and then they'll be like, oh, I don't know where you are, and I was here, and the rest of us were all there. So please notice the dates: 9/1, 9/3, 9/8, 9/10. Okay. So what you'll do is you'll log in. You'll have your microphone and camera ready to go, and we will have a lesson. If you're shy, as long as you're logged in, you don't have to have your mic and camera on, although it would be great if you did. And I'm going to be using that time to do demonstrations and writing skills. Okay, so it would be great if you would if you could log in. Okay. All right. Next up is discussion board. Okay. Please follow the guidelines. Okay. Wow. And already got 10 introduce yourselves. That's awesome. Good. All right. So I guess I don't need to go through this in too much detail, but read the instructions. Click on week 1, introduce yourself. Now wow, thank you guys for writing. Wow, that's awesome. That's really cool. You will not be able to see these until you create your own thread. Okay, so you're gonna go to create a thread, and then you will title it, my ugliest frog this week, right? Right, and then you're gonna type in your entry here, right? This week, my ugliest frog is getting all my courses up. My ugliest frog is getting all my courses up and running. I am teaching at 5 colleges and have over 200 students, and all my classes are using Blackboard. And then, I'm going to go on, but for demo purposes, I'll stop here and I'll come back and finish it. Then I'll click submit, and then after I see that, then I can go back in and I can respond to the students. The way that you respond is click on their names, you read their entry. Wow, that's really cool. Wow, nice. That's really nice, Matthew. And then click reply, and then you can reply to the writer. You need to reply to 3 classmates. After you reply, you click submit. I'm not replying at the moment, so I'm going to click cancel. Okay, and that is how you use the discussion board. Okay. And really, that right there, everybody, is the core of how to use Blackboard. I'll be expanding on it more later, but I think that right now this is a good overview. If you have any questions, please email me at jhalsband@nv.edu, and I look forward to reading your essays and seeing you on Tuesday. And the nonfiction narrative, which was due on Sunday, I'm going to change the date. So please wait for me to make another video, probably tonight or tomorrow, with the new due date and the new due date. Okay. So I hope to see you on Tuesday, September 1st at 7:00 p.m. for the first Blackboard Live Collaborate. So thank you, everybody, and have a good weekend.